Hello! Hello! How are you? How are you fine people? This is your friend from Canada, your friendly neighborhood Canadian, Mr. Reed. It's Tuesday, September 10th, and I'm actually recording YouTube videos. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh God. Oh God! Anyway. Girls and guns. And G-strings. It's like a DVD movie I would have called. It's a whole bunch of movies from the late 80s, early 90s. Action B movies. Fuck. C movies. Whoa, that's bright. Might be too bright. But anyway. Such movies as The Dallas Connection. See, that doesn't sound too bad. Day of the Warrior. Then Do or Die. Enemy Gold. Fit to Kill. And then a movie, Guns. That's Guns. Savage Beach. Return to Savage Beach. Picasso Trigger. Malibu Express. With the fucking hot Sybil Danning. Fucking super hot. Hard Ticket to Hawaii. And Hard Hunted. 12 amazing movies. One low price. I bought this a couple years ago at Walmart. Hard Ticket to Hawaii. My friend Tony knows. Anyway. I don't know. Do I keep the music? I don't know. Anyway. I'm just being crazy. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. This video is about... okay. I've been busy. I was moving. I moved from Lac La Biche back to Edmonton. I moved, and then I hung out with friends, and I saw movies, and I ate lots of food because I was in Lac La Biche for 3 years and 1 month. So I was enjoying the Edmonton life. And then I got called back to work in Lac La Biche, and then again, and then again. And I'm still not unpacked, but I'm happy. I'm in Edmonton. It's good times. Anyway, this video is my quick recap of pop culture news for the last couple months. I was doing fairly good about doing pop culture news every month. And then things fell off the rail. I started working a lot. People at my job in Lac La Biche were quitting. Weird stuff. Then I was planning on moving and blah, blah, blah. And then had to give notice and quit and make that hard decision. And life and moving. And moving from a small town back to Edmonton. And all that stuff. And yada, yada, yada. So, I missed a lot because I was enjoying summer. And working and being lazy. Yes, you can work and be lazy at the same time. That's what I was doing. So, this is a quick random recap of just some hot button issues from the last couple months. In no particular order, off the top of my head, because obviously I don't do these videos with a plan. It's part of the charm. These are random. I didn't know I was going to record YouTube videos today. I didn't know that. But I am, and I'm doing it. So thank you. And enjoy. Hello, all my friends who are nice enough to subscribe to my amateur YouTube channel with better camera and better sound. Rocking it hard. Okay, Joker movie. Now, late last year, I wasn't too keen on this Joker movie. Okay, I wasn't. We've had a couple trailers now. It just won the Best Movie award at the Venice Film Festival. And early reviews from people, from critics, from YouTube movie pundits are, it's a dark movie, it's very well made, it's not bad, it's creepy. I'm going to see this movie because A, I'm in Edmonton and Lac La Biche doesn't have a fucking movie theater. So I always got to remember that when I'm being lazy. No, go to a movie. Go to a movie. You're in Edmonton. Go see a movie. Remember when you're in Lac La Biche and you're bitching about how wish there was movie theaters and blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go see The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, and I'm going to hope it's really good. The trailers look not bad, but like every DC film, all the DC film trailers are really good, and then the movies are questionable. Now, granted, DC Films has had a good streak the last couple movies. Shazam, Wonder Woman, Aquaman. We're not going to talk about Justice League, even though that was after Wonder Woman. We're just not going to talk about it. DC's been on a pretty good roll. They're coming out with Birds of Prey in February of next year, which should be great. And then Wonder Woman 84, I think is what it's called, will be next summer. The Suicide Squad should be filming any day now, if it's not already filming. And then, of course, the god-awful Matt Reeves, Robert Pattinson, The Batman movie. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to go see the Joker. I'm going to go see it with an open mind. I'm hoping there's kernels of connection to the DC extended film universe, because it would be pointless not to have that. Because the movie-going audience, let's be honest, are stupid. Aladdin made $1 billion. Disney live-action films are making money up the wazoo because the culture now is heavily into movies. There's more movie theaters than ever, and more movies appear to be making $1 billion yearly than ever before, because mass quantities of people are seeing movies not only in North America but all across the world. China, the world box office, foreign domestic markets, blah blah blah. So seeing movies opening weekend is a big event thing. More like, I grew up as a kid, I saw movies all the time, but movies were not as like eventful as they are now, it seems. So anyway, I'm going to go see the Joker, probably with my awesome roommate, and hopefully it's good. You know, for the most part, every Joker I've seen on film the last many years, from Jack Nicholson to Oscar winner, oh my god! Did I just forget his name? Fuck my life. The Dark Knight. God damn it! I can't believe the name escapes me at the moment. Jake Gyllenhaal and... Wow. Live recorded evidence of my brain malfunctioning. Anyway. I'll come back to it. I'm not even... Fuck, I can't believe I can't remember his name at the moment. This is embarrassing! Anyway. I like Jared Leto's Joker. I can't remember his name. For fuck's sakes. Anyway. It's part of the charm of this video. And I just said his name like 2 hours ago. I was just going to say Christian Bale. For fuck's sakes. Anyway. I was going to say Thomas Hayden Church. Fucking Sandman from Spiderman 3. See, my brain is right now like crumbling down like Michael Bay's Transformers franchise. Anyway, the point is I'm going to go see the Joker movie and hopefully it's good. So we'll see. If Joaquin Phoenix does a great job and can do a good job. Fuck, I can't remember his name. Anyway, that's funny. Saints won last night. That's great. NHL hockey season next month. That's going to be fantastic. Anyway, pop culture news. So Joker's coming out. Cool. The big I just saw It Chapter 2, by the way. I was tweeting about it on both of my Twitter accounts. I really liked It Chapter 2. I thought it was a very good, worthy sequel. More gory scares than, like, you know, jump scares kind of thing. Some really gross moments, some disturbing things. The casting of the grown-ups, of the losers, was amazing. And did you know the black man in It Chapter 2 is the guy from the Old Spice commercials? The guy we think of about Old Spice, back when Old Spice made amazing commercials where the guy's like, I'm on a horse. That guy is in It Chapter 2, and he's the black guy in It Chapter 2. That's fucking... Jeremy Jahns is the one who... Because he did a video and how I just had a brain fart about The Dark Knight, Oscar-winning actor for Best Supporting Actor. Jeremy Jahns was like going off the cast list, and he was like, that's the Old Spice guy. So anyway, that's cool. Not that Jeremy Jahns would ever watch this video, but I'm just saying it's cool. I really liked It Chapter 2. I gave it 8 out of 10 stars. I gave the original It 9 out of 10 stars. And It, in 2017, was the best movie I saw in the movie theaters in 2017. I loved It. And It Chapter 2 was pretty good. It's not as good, but it's still pretty good. It's a long movie. I didn't realize it was 2 hours and 49 minutes long, but it's fucking long. But it's good. It's just a little long. But anyway, The effects were good. Everyone was good. They did some changes from the books because obviously Stephen King books are a little weird, and he had a lot of outside influences when he wrote a lot of his books. You know what I'm talking about? Not Coke that I'm drinking, the other kind. Anyway, I really liked it, chapter 2. And yeah. So the other big news, I guess, really, I mean, what other big news was there? We got a little bit more for Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. We'll see. I'm thinking they got to do time travel in Star Wars Episode 9. It's the only way to fix all the shit that Rian Johnson did with The Last Jedi. It's like Rian Johnson didn't even know how to make a movie properly. The structure of a movie, the beats, how a movie should leave you wanting more with the middle chapter. And he kind of like tied up all these loose ends in The Last Jedi. So it's like, oh, there's 30 rebellion now against the Galactic Empire, the First Order, the First Knight, whatever. Like, anyway, Rian Johnson, you're trash. And if you like The Last Jedi, that's cool. But you have bad taste. Last Jedi is the worst Star Wars movie ever made. And that's in a world where the prequels exist. Rian Johnson is a trash bag. Just like Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves, you're a trash bag too. I'm sorry. The director of Cloverfield making a Batman movie, get the F out of here. Until I see a teaser trailer for that movie next year, I am not sold on Matt Reeves. Obviously, I've done a few videos about it. Robert Pattinson as the Batman. Get out of here. Twilight, sparkly Batman. No. Till I see something, I'm going to be a hater. I don't care. That's the correct position to be worried. Because how does it take you 3 years to write a Batman movie? When Ben Affleck and Jeff Johns had written apparently the greatest Batman movie we'll never see, that was going to be set in Arkham Asylum. When Ben Affleck was going to direct his Batman solo movie. Remember that? Remember when Warner Brothers had a plan? Remember when DC Films were trying to establish their universe, and then Zack Snyder fucked it all up with his insane ideas, and let's put 50,000 things in one movie, and let's fucking take the death of Superman and make it meaningless. And yeah, here's Doomsday, and fuck. Ugh. It's funny, I watched a video of me from a few years ago on this YouTube channel. It's poor video quality and poor sound, but I still watched it. About my hopes for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, and I was still on that Zack Snyder pro train before he fucking kicked all my teeth in and pissed all over my dreams as a fucking superhero fan. Fucking Zack Snyder, you fucking idiot. You made Watchmen, one of the greatest superhero movies ever made, the best R-rated superhero of all time movie made, Watchmen, over Deadpool, Deadpool 2, over Blade. Don't at me, it's true. It's Watchmen, then Blade, Blade 2, Deadpool, Deadpool 2. Those are the rated R superhero movie rankings. And Zack Snyder came out, he was, fucking Zack Snyder. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. What else? People actually spent money to see that stupid Rock movie with Jason Statham, that Fast and the Furious Hobbs and Shaw spin-off movie with Idris Elba as fucking Black Superman. Garbage. Fast and garbage. I hate Avatar fans, and I hate James Cameron for not making a good Terminator sequel at all. Can we trade 4 Avatar sequels for 1 Terminator sequel? I don't give a shit about Terminator Dark Fate. It looks dumb. I'm sorry, Devin. Devin, you made me watch that trailer, and I was like, it still doesn't do anything for me. The Terminator franchise. Enough already. Enough. Until James Cameron comes and says, here's Terminator 3, written and directed by James Cameron, that Terminator franchise is dead to me. It's over. It's done. Fuck. Move on, Hollywood. And apparently they want to remake Face Off now. See, this video is going everywhere. It's going everywhere because I have a lot to say. Why would you remake a good movie like Face Off? Sure, Face Off might be dated. I haven't watched it in a long time. But in 1997, Nicolas Cage was in his prime. John Travolta was in his prime. John Woo made a movie that wasn't super always slow-mo. It was a great movie. Face Off was way better than Con Air. And if you watch Con Air now, Con Air is pretty dated. The Rock isn't dated. You watch The Rock, fucking Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery, Ed Harris, that movie still kicks a lot of ass. The Rock is amazing. Face Off is right there. Why remake that? If you're going to remake movies that had awful budgets, like Denis Villeneuve is redoing Dune with an all-star cast of actors, superstars, character actors with a budget. Do that. Remake Logan's Run. Remake Escape from New York. Remember 10 years ago they were thinking of doing Escape from New York with Gerard Butler? That would have been cool. I would have been signed on for that. Even though I love Kurt Russell, I love Escape from New York. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I watch it probably once a month. But it would be nice to see a new version of that with better special effects, a better budget, longer movie. Getting excited. Shout out to London River, who might actually be watching this video. You're fucking hot. I love you. And shout out to all my friends in the LLB. How much is gas today? Hope that store doesn't close by 4:30. Stupid LLB. Okay, so the big news, obviously, of the summer was Marvel Studios / Disney and Sony Studios having issues with the property of Spider-Man. And it's official. Spider-Man is done in the MCU universe, which is crazy. Now, initially, when the story broke a couple weeks ago, I immediately reacted like most people and was like, Sony, you're a bunch of idiots, right? As we would, because we're all programmed to believe everything. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Disney takeover of the film industry, because Disney's afraid of R-rated movies. They're afraid of grown-ups. It's stupid. But the MCU, Marvel Studios, you cannot deny their track record and success of putting out mostly amazing entertainment superhero movies. And some of them are really fucking good. That's no dispute. And then I watched John Campea do a video. I tried to watch Collider do a video about the Spider-Man thing, and they're fucking awful. There's a chick on there. She doesn't even know what day it is, and she's on there on every video. She's like, oh, who's Spider-Man? Oh, I don't understand. Oh, I never saw this movie. Roxy or whatever. Fucking trash. Anyway, not a fan of Collider, mostly, but I gave them a shot, and they were disappointed. And then I saw all the comments saying, go watch the John Campea video. Canadian guy, who I don't always agree with, but at least John Campea speaks the truth, and he tells it in a very eloquent and informative way, where the Collider guys just look like idiots. They're like, oh, we work at 7-Eleven and we're talking about movies. Fuck off. Especially, fuck. Anyway. I didn't realize Marvel, Disney, we're trying to be greedy. We're trying to screw over Sony, because they only have one good property, and it's Spider-Man. So anyway, watched some videos, did some research, and realized Disney, Marvel were trying to be super greedy over the Spider-Man property, and Sony's just protecting their asset, Spider-Man. So Spider-Man won't appear in any MCU movies for the time being, probably for the next couple years. Probably ruin some of the Phase 4 plans that they were building upon, with young Peter Parker maybe developing into a Tony Stark kind of role, mentorship, kind of thing. So they got to scrap that. But here's the thing. Aside from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which had a lot of flaws, Jamie Foxx's Electro and some story there and other things, and Spider-Man 3 obviously has not aged very well at all. Lots of issues there. Spider-Man 1 doesn't age well. I mean, it's still one of the better superhero movies ever made, but if you watch it now, you're like, William Dafoe is insane. This movie's dated. There's a lot of weird stuff. But Spider-Man 2, aside from a few issues, is still one of the best superhero movies ever made. And I loved The Amazing Spider-Man, the first Andrew Garfield movie. I loved it. So, Spider-Man movies put out by Sony still make lots of money. Go on boxofficemojo.com. Google it. Go look it up. Spider-Man movies make a lot of money. Even though everyone hated Amazing Spider-Man 2, it still made over $700 million, right? Worldwide. And everyone hated Spider-Man 3 now, but it made a lot of money back then. So Sony is making lots of money off Spider-Man. And Venom made a lot more money than anyone foresaw. No one expected Venom to make as much money as they did. And it was a pretty entertaining film. And I was pretty anti-Venom. I have the videos to prove it. So my point is this. I'm going to give it a shot. If Sony can do a good Spider-Man 3, whatever they're going to call it, if they can finally connect the Venom, Peter Parker, Spider-Man universe thing, which they're setting up for, if they can finally establish other supervillains like Kraven the Hunter, they're filming a Morbius the Vampire movie right now with Jared Leto. That's a pretty obscure Spider-Man villain, but if it was connected to the MCU, Morbius the Vampire could have connected to Blade somehow. But it won't happen anymore. That would have been interesting. But the point is, let's give Sony a chance. Tom Holland is a great Peter Parker, and Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man. So as long as they have good writers, and if it's the same director who directed Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home for the third Spider-Man movie, it's probably going to be really entertaining and decently good. So I'm just saying, let's all have a little bit of faith. I know it's disappointing, but hey, we got Spider-Man in a Captain America movie and a whole bunch of Avengers movies, which was fucking amazing. So it's pretty cool we had Spider-Man connected to the MCU. It's great that we had Tony Stark, Iron Man, in Spider-Man Homecoming, in Captain America Civil War, in Avengers Infinity War, in Avengers Endgame. Like, that's awesome. History was made. That's fucking fantastic, right? We had S.H.I.E.L.D., we had Nick Fury in Far From Home. Well, what we thought was Nick Fury. Wink, wink. Let's just give it a shot. And if Sony blows it, like, if Sony does a great job with Spider-Man 3, then no one's going to care. But MCU was very successful without Spider-Man around. And now the MCU has Fantastic Four back and the X-Men. So they can go off and do a whole bunch of stuff with mutants and a whole bunch of other things. So maybe the MCU universe without Spider-Man won't be so bad, and maybe the Spider-Man universe without the MCU also won't be so bad. Anyway, I guess that's all that happened in the summer of 2019. That's what we're going with. Mindhunter on Netflix, Season 2 was fucking amazing. I binge watched it as soon as it came out. I've watched the season twice now. I fucking love Mindhunter. Watch it on Netflix if you're into like serial killer, true crime, that kind of stuff. It's a slow burn, but it's amazing. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Sorry it took so long to record this video. I've been busy/lazy. I'm going to record a couple more YouTube videos throughout the day because I can, and I'm going to. And thank you for watching my videos, subscribing, follow my boring PC Twitter. It's now locked at the moment. Thank you very much. I miss you guys. Hopefully I'll be back in Laklavish if that idiot taxi cab driver doesn't try to kill me. That's a real thing. Anyway, you'll understand the face. Yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching. Go Saints. Stupid Devin. Steelers. Anyway, cheers.